get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. 18 ready. 18 ready.
Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. He's on the move. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 23. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Here's a give up the middle. And they had that one contained right at the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Second and 10 now. That's intercepted near the sideline. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get it off his 50th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
19 Lions.
Third down from the gun. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, and not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Steelers will take over possession.
Here we go.
They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Okay, ready?
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go, Shaq. Check out.
Throwing from the gun here. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So that brings us to the end of one. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. He'll start from the 39. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Simple dive up the middle. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Looking right, and he finds him. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Finds his man Rice. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers trying to add to their lead. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Go!
Back now, pressure on its way. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They're throwing it. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They send a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he put everything he had. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. To throw here on 1st down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 ready. Hawk 70. Go.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Hauled in by Godwin. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Dropping back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19, 18. Here we go, set.
Running it after the penalty. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Hauled in left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. A give now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 17. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on, set.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Running back sent in motion. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Ready? Track at 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll throw on first. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 38-yard line.
2nd and 1. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, sack, go.
They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Go.
Trying the right side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Jump. 79 Broncos. Stephanie. Buffalo 18.
Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one ends up a gain of 6. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Check go.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set. 18 left. 18 ready. 70 range. 70 range. Hook.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion. Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw it on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers on their way to their 3rd win of the year.
Set, go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. This ball's cut by Palmer. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds his man Rice. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. First down, and they go right back to it. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
19 Lions.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch the lead to 23. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 37. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.